SEBI chairman is interacting with mutual fund members.
Crore during the same period. At an industry level, there has been net positive inflow of funds in mutual funds during each of the previous 5 financial years, averaging at rupees 1.89 lakh crore each year. The figure for this financial year till August 2020 is rupees 1.99 lakh crore. To increase penetration of mutual funds beyond top cities, SEBI started incentivizing mutual fund investments from beyond top 15 cities and later from top 30 cities. However, the share of these beyond 15 or beyond 30 cities in the total industry AUM has hovered around just 15 to 17% over the last 5 years. We need to clearly strive more to make mutual funds popular in areas beyond top 50 cities in the country. In terms of the scheme performance, SEBI had introduced the concept of benchmarking to total return indices to bring greater transparency in respect of how well various schemes have performed. We look forward to the industry working hard to outperform relative to these benchmarks to deliver value to its investors. Now coming to some of the policy initiatives during the recent period. Liquid schemes of mutual funds account for a very large proportion of all debt-oriented schemes. To enhance the risk management framework for liquid schemes, they were mandated to hold at least 20% of the AUM and liquid assets such as cash, government securities, T-bills, and repo on government securities. The valuation of debt and money market instruments is now done fully on market basis instead of amortization. Further, liquid and overnight schemes are not permitted to invest in short-term deposits, debt, or money market instruments having structured obligations or credit enhancements. Prudential norms governing investments in debt and money market instruments were also changed. Mutual fund schemes have been mandated to invest primarily in listed debt securities, including commercial papers, which is being implemented in a phased manner. All investments in equity shares by mutual fund schemes shall only be made in listed or to be listed equity shares. The cap on sectoral limit of 25% has been reduced to 20%. Potential limit on total investment by a mutual fund scheme in debt and money market instruments having credit enhancements is prescribed at 10%, and investment by a mutual fund scheme in such debt securities of a particular group has been capped at 5%. Investment in debt instruments having credit enhancements backed by equity shares, directly or indirectly, shall have a minimum cover of 4 times considering the market value of such shares.
All right, so the SEBI chairman, they're interacting with mutual fund members. Let's go across to Sakshi for more on this. Sakshi, so what is the significance of this? Is it to assure investors?
That's right. So in the recent weeks, we have, of course, heard of various policy initiatives by SEBI. And this, of course, is a bid to calm nerves and fund managers who were very concerned. So SEBI chairman, they're addressing all the mutual fund industry members in detail, answering all their queries, saying that, look, we've come out with policy initiatives only to aim at transparency, only to aim at a long run, transparent and, of course, fair procedure as far as things are concerned. Remember, there was huge backlash and there were huge concerns from fund managers, also saying that, they will approach SEBI with regards to the new climate, which says, there should be a 25% investment in large, small and mid-cap funds as far as the multi-cap fund was concerned. And of course, SEBI did clarify and did tell them that this is just one option as far as one window for them to address their concerns. So clearly, this is looked at as an aim for that as well. Of course, barring that, it is, of course, the annual general meeting. And we will wait and see what other highlights we get out of this.